flashback.
I would like to see a movie done by these two. Now, that may be a stretch. Oh, no pun intended, give the main character. That may be a stretch because movies are daunting. In terms of scale, production, time, yeah, they're daunting. And this is just 24 minutes, essentially. But what they did in those 24 minutes, if you were to 4 times that, I mean, is that even possible, bro? Is that even possible? Maybe one day in the future, we'll get to a film Green, a film Blue, a film Hawk, a One Piece Mega Stampede, whatever Toei wants to do. But if they could somehow, some way, get it done. I know folks want actually them to be way more involved with the ongoing week-to-week material. Fair enough. I'm getting in trouble. I'm getting in trouble for saying this. But maybe we can forego a little more involvement with Megumi Ishitani and Keisuke Mori with the week-to-week canon episodes for potentially, not a guarantee, but potentially something bigger and better in the future.
End of flashback.
Well. It looks like somebody else thinks that Megumi Ishitani should be working on a movie, and that's the woman herself. She wants in. She wants to create 1 hour and 30 minutes of pure, unadulterated peak fiction. And here's what she said in an interview, and I quote, "I don't think about the future, but I always treat my work now as my legacy. However, if there is still an opportunity for me, I am very interested in working on a movie version. Although I've always been fascinated by participating in the work for a movie version, I've never had the opportunity to yet. I want to try to make a full-length work, Megumi Ishitani." Now,
you cook?
The One Piece fan letter. Even if you weren't a One Piece fan, you could see the appreciation for the One Piece story in that. And if you are a One Piece fan, let's say a light fan, you could appreciate a lot of things here and there because you've seen a lot of the journey, hopefully all the journey, though if you skipped a few arcs, like for example, Skypiea, you heathens. 100万ボルトバーリー. But if you did watch one page instead of One Piece, if you skipped arcs, you can still appreciate what we got in the One Piece fan letter. But if you're a die-hard fan, oh, you could feel it in your soul. One Piece has been so much of your week-to-week, month-to-month, year-to-year life that One Piece, when it's all said and done, it's gonna feel weird. Like, hold on, time out. Something's not right. The force right now is off balance. One Piece is taking up so much of our lives in really positive ways. Even though the story isn't perfect, it is one of the greatest to ever do it. It is what it is, undeniably, mathematically proven. And not only does that apply for the manga, the anime, the live action Netflix show, but also the movies. One Piece Film Red. Whether you hate it or not, the Japanese loved it. It got relit a few more times even after its initial screening, where it kept on being put into Japanese theaters over and over and over and over and over again. It is in the top 10 highest grossing films in Japanese history. Not animated films, films in general. That's how popular One Piece Film Red is in Japan. And One Piece, I think, honest to God, has some really damn dumb movies. I'm a huge simp for Film Z. Oh my God. One Piece Film Z, Zeto. Till the day I die. Ooh, till the day I die. That's gonna be my heart of hearts. I'm a big fan of Strong World too. The Golden Lion Shiki is my boy. The man was, I thought, really, really cool. I mean, when you have a steering wheel stuck in your cranium and you cut off 2 of your legs just to escape impel down, and then you shove in swords where your legs used to be, Oh, come on. Now, the Golden Knight Shiki, he's something else. He really is. Even the older movies that are not mentioned a lot, probably before 2010, a lot of those movies were up and down. Some were like, whatever. But then others were pretty damn good. I would say I think it's the fourth movie, Dead End Adventure, that came out in 2003. That was a pretty fun movie, the one with Gaspard as the main villain. And then the sort of horror style movie that came out in 2005, which I believe is the sixth or fifth movie. I thought it was a very interesting and out there movie as well. So One Piece movies, a lot of them are timeless, fantastic. And they have proven their track record with major successes like Stampede and, of course, Film Red, undeniably. But when you have someone like Megumi Ishitani, who shows an interest in making a One Piece film, keep your eyes open, bug-eyed, wide open, Clockwork Orange style. Focus up. If you forgot, let me remind you, she is the woman that has directed some phenomenal episodes of One Piece, not just the One Piece fan letter. She's also directed One Piece episode 957. Big news, an incident that will affect the 7 warlords. The episode where each of the warlords, including Weevil, they all get some incredible gas, movie quality gas. The pacing and lighting and effects and animation were outstanding. The storyboard, the directing through and through was outstanding. Like, that episode is, in terms of visual effects, is one of the best out there. You get the warlord scenes of Blackbeard's betrayal, going into Jinbei, then Gecko Moria, then Doflamingo's posse, and then you have Luffy and Long Company. Like, you have some of the smoothest transitions of all time in that episode. And that, I believe, was the first time ever that Megumi directed an episode of One Piece. And as a Yonko fanboy, it hurt my soul. It hurt my soul. Where the next episode, which was the ultimate chapter, baby. It was the ultimate chapter, yo. It was Yonko Glaze and the Yonko Bounty reveals. It didn't get anywhere even close to the sauce. While land, sea, and air, Big Mom, all woman, Mr. All Day, Every Day, the God King Shanks, and the previous goats, Whitebeard and Roger, they did not get the same level of sauce as the warlords did. And that broke my heart. It did. It honestly, God did. If Megumi directed that episode, she would have done an amazing job. And we wouldn't see her again until 982, when the Straw Hats had met up with Jinbei. They had taken out the Torii Gate. One of the coolest shots is that Luffy Red Hawk, almost like the sun was behind him. And then you have the Straw Hats line up, Luffy on the Mountain Rubble. Woo! Kaido's trump card, the Turbo Pier, is another all-time classic banger of an episode of One Piece, one that you absolutely can rewatch to this day and have a damn good time. Particularly when Queen starts popping off. Zuma, 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 Zuma. Queen! And they have the movie effects. They have the crazy rave party. Apu's dropping the beats. Then you cut back to the Strat crew. That Sanji walk, low-key, goated. And of course, when you have the samurai charging in there, Luffy, thank you very much. You know what, guys? Let's hold off our celebration for Jinbei until after we're done. Let's slam the mug down. Everyone's smiling. That episode, again, in terms of direction, in terms of quality, in terms of the use of animation effects, it's top tier. And another notch on the Megumi Ishitani belt. And this is when I think folks were clamoring for a lot more of Megumi, because Megumi was creating peak content, but her biggest claim to fame came also in part with another name that we must recognize for the creation of the One Piece fan letter, a big name, and that name is Keisuke Mori. Keisuke Mori for animation, in combination with Megumi Ishitani as the director, and then other people as well for screenplay, for storyboard, and so on. You knew you were gonna get some gnarly activity. One Piece episode 1015. Straw Hat Luffy, the man who will become the Pirate King. Episode 1015, to this day, is perceived to be the best episode of One Piece ever. Ever. It's the episode where you have Yamato seeing the juxtaposition between what Roger said, what Luffy said, the conjoining of the moments as Luffy run towards Goldie Roger. Then you have Whitebeard, Oden, you have Ace and Sabo. It was majestic off the gate. You have Yamato talking to Ace beforehand. Ace has these damn cool scenes and snippets, all the while animation. I mean, it was perfect.
Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Episode 1015 is a Street Fighter match. It's a King of Fighters match. It's a Tekken match. It's a Sparking Zero match where you perfect. Not a single hit, no damage. No damage. Not even a scratch. Perfect. When Luffy walks in between Big Mom and Kaido and the lighting of Prometheus behind them, that red hue, oh my God. The walk between them, going to the scabbards, looking at Kinemon, remembering his words before they left, and then that cut when they're on the ground, defeated, bleeding. Oh my goodness. And of course, the moments leading up to the Red Hawk, covering all of the entire Yonko saga in flashes. If we get something like that in a 1 hour and 30-minute segment, I'm gonna stand up real quick. Yo, I'm gonna say it again. I want you to imagine episode 1015, but an hour and 30 minutes long. Hey, yo, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer, watch your back.
Watch your jet, bro. Watch your jet.
Knock, 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 knock. Whenever Megumi and Keisuke Mori get on duty for a movie, whether it's gonna be the next movie or the one after that, whenever Toei gives her the green light, you have the go ahead. You, Mori, whoever you need, cook for a movie. Cook.
Then cook.
Demon Slayer has the #1 spot for a Japanese film all time right now. Watch your back. Watch your back, Demon Slayer. Whoa. Whoa. Because we have the tag team of devastation, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, coming for that title belt.
Are you ready?
Yeah. That's gonna be phenomenal content. Yo, it's gonna be it's getting me hyped right now. Man, I know it's a high bar. I know it's a super high bar to place so much hopes on a film that Megumi could be in the future directing. She and Keisuke Mori and many of the Toei staff have proven themselves time and time and time and time and time again to be able to create some phenomenal quality content. Literally, unironically, some of the best in the entire animation business. Maybe it's too tall of an order. Maybe Demon Slayer the Mugen Train is untouchable. Maybe. But with Megumi Ishitani, listen, man, listen, we may not win, but if we aim for the stars and we fail to reach them, at least we fall on a cloud. We could get something truly phenomenal, something truly special if Megumi Ishitani ever graced the big screen. That's what I think. That's what I think. Woo! Let me know your stance on the subject matter at hand. If you agree, then hit your boy with that blada bing thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click on that bell to join the notification squad. I'm gonna catch you guys and gals on the flip side.
See you. Bye-bye.